Hi, my name is Jacob Scott, and today I'm presenting on Southwest Airlines and current issues they're facing with things such as the COVID 19 vaccines and mandates they have tried to place on their staffing. All right, so, oh, there we go. My bad. Brief history. Southwest Airlines was developed in 1967 by Herbert Keller and Roland King. They have over 100 destinations in approximately 40 states and 10 international countries. They have won 8 awards in 2019 based on 2,850 ratings and 189 participants. Uh, and employees at Southwest Airlines are happy and working at the Southwest Airlines. That is what the overall awards and statistics and ratings were about. It was briefly how their workers were there and how they felt they were treated. And that was found at comparable. And I'll get to my links and works cited later. So the current issues. Uh, One of the main issues is the pilots went on strike because of the mandate for the vaccine. And I pulled that off of Leslie Joseph 2021. In the article, it talked about how the pilots uh, felt that the mandate for the COVID vaccine was not necessary and it was over the top. And so they decided to strike, and this caused a lot of issues with the Southwest Airlines customers at the end of the day because it caused a lot of delays and a lot of things to happen where customers wanted their money back. And Southwest Airlines over this past summer, where they were trying to rebound from the COVID 19 pandemic, where airlines basically all got shut down, they didn't exceed what they wanted to do. They actually went backwards, and it really hindered them. Also, Southwest received an audit of hiring and staffing challenges at the Federal Aviation Admissions by Matthew uh, during COVID 19. This was that they were having issues with staffing. So, with the problem of already not getting the proper amount of staffing and things like that, because of COVID 19, for them to be losing more staffing and pilots and things to be going on strike because of these mandates, Southwest Airlines is in a pickle, so to say. They're experiencing a lot of hardships due to the COVID 19 pandemic and things that are reciprocated because of the COVID 19 pandemic, like the mandates of the vaccine. Um, and the thing about the mandates is, personally, I feel like they infringe on people's personal rights. Uh, that being things in the Bill of Rights, which is your right to basically anything that's legal. And I don't feel like you can mandate somebody to get a vaccine. So I'm personally against mandates myself. Fixing the issue. How can they fix the issue? I think communicating with their employees about the importance of the vaccine itself is a way to start. Because at first they were just saying, hey, there's a mandate. If you don't have any religious or health reasons to not get the vaccine, you need to get it. And even if you have religious or health reasons, they were prohibiting um, employees from working and making money. They would just put them on unpaid leave until they would get the required documents. Now, how I think you could also fix issues is testing for COVID 19 instead of requiring the vaccine. So instead of requiring the vaccine itself, um, these companies could just spend the a little bit amount of money on a rapid test that can be done in 15 minutes. They know if their employees would have COVID 19 or anything. So I personally think that they should still every other weekday. So like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, then Sunday, and then alternatively they rotate. So on a Sunday it goes to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and it just keeps rotating. And that would be able to save them money a little bit because it would have a little off week that isn't a 4 day test week. It'd be a 3 day test week. But that being said, these rapid tests if they just have their employees come in 15, 25 minutes early, it would have to be 25 minutes early because the test take 15 minutes to tell you your results. But they have their employees come in 25 minutes early, even have them clock in 25 minutes early, my bad, to take the test. Employees may feel better because, I mean, that's an extra 25 minutes on their paycheck just to sit there and shove something up their nose real quick and wait for a response. And this ensures that all their staff is healthy, nobody has COVID, they can't spread it. Um, and then moving forward, there's other ways they can fix this. Uh, they need to ensure the rights of their employees remain intact by eliminating the mandate. Like I stated before, that I feel like that really hinders personal rights. So I'm not going to really touch on that again. And then in the picture, you can see I'm getting towards like the sanitation part. They need to just continue sanitizing the buildings and planes as much as possible and really be effective about that. Just so Southwest can cover its own out, tookus, but um, so to say, by having everything sanitized and making sure that they're doing the best they can to prohibit COVID 19 from being transported by them. Also, I think they should require all their customers to wear a face mask with the vaccine or without the vaccine. And they also should do that with their staff as well. And staff should probably go as far as wearing gloves and everything like that as well. Um, they could do things like not mandating it, but they could put incentives in that say an employer could pay their employee a certain amount about a certain amount of money to get the COVID-19 vaccine, and then give them paid time off with that little bit of money they gave them, so that really there's no chance of them missing work, not making money, and there's an incentive for them to get it. Now, there's controversial things. When I did my peer review, the professional guy I did, David from A Plus Pressure Washing, he thinks incentives towards the vaccines is a way of buying some of these constitutional rights. And I never thought about it like that. And that was actually an interesting take. But overall, I don't see it like that. Because if a person's willing to go get the vaccine just because they need a little extra money, or they want the money and to get free paid time off, that's their personal choice. But there are different issues that come with the incentives and different arguments that people can make. So there's a few ways, but personally, if it was me, I would just begin rapid testing people, like the employees, more often, and just making sure they're following the basic protocols that the CDC originally stated back in the day. I know the CDC was trying to say they were going to mandate the vaccine, and at first that's why Southwest was pushing for the December 12th date that all employees need a mandated vaccine. Um, but that they ended up backtracking because even the CDC backtracked and they were like, "Oh, we're catching a lot of heat for this." So there's a lot of things that go into this, but I think for Southwest to overall better themselves and get back to their award-winning standards they've been, and having the great staff they used to have and everybody being happy there, they just need to communicate better with their employees, ensure that they're doing the right things to not infringe on people's rights, test for COVID, and overall have the staff wear PPE as much as possible, and just overall just keep moving forward in the COVID pandemic. This is a first for everybody. We're all trying to adapt. Um, Overall, thank you for joining me for my presentation. I enjoyed having this class. It was a great time. And the Southwest case study really brought a lot of attention to things that I didn't know about. Um, for example, it's not on here, but I liked writing the memorandum. That was kind of interesting. You could write it from a CEO's perspective and having to do it in a friendly manner, but not so friendly, but you have to not hurt their feelings. It was interesting. I enjoyed this class though. Carrying forward, here's my works cited for the sites I had on the slides. And then for the image cited that I used, here's all my links for those. Overall, I hope you guys enjoyed my presentation and have a wonderful day.